NCLO, you have been awakened. It's time to destroy the humans once and for all.
Metabolin amigo egzaduza tkdżuħuż li f-swirimu?
Let's see if they can handle this. Scratch 2 elites, baby.
Good to see you again, men.
نوطلب ويرضيشون من سكرام زبنيوك.
My lord, I have arrived upon your request to see me. Pluton, I have something of great importance to share with you. What is it, my lord? As you well know, I have grown old and weak. I am slowly beginning to die. But how can that be, Master? You are as old as the universe. Surely, this cannot be possible. The reason I have been around for so long is because of my ability to reincarnate. When my old body expires, I eventually take host of a new one, like a parasite. However, I no longer have the energy to take over the body of another being. For this reason, I will die once my current body expires. This cannot be true. There must be another way to sustain you. Indeed, there is a way, but it is very different from anything I've done in the past. I have long contemplated my fate, and decided the only way forward is to fuse parts of myself with a living soldier, a human. In so doing, my spirit will continue to thrive. Master, do you recognize the risk in doing that? You will have no influence over the human soldier you choose. He may turn on the Covenant and become our enemy. Indeed, that is plausible. However, we have long cultivated the body of a soldier that is a direct descendant of the Forerunner race. He was the only survivor in the Great Insurgents during the Second Interplanetary War some 30 years ago. I have created several prototypes by injecting my DNA into dead human bodies, and they all turned out to be incredibly powerful. However, this is the first time this operation will be done on a living, breathing human being.
This is madness. Are you trying to destroy all that we've worked on? This new legion of soldiers will mark the end of the Covenant.
Silence, Pluton! Your allegiance to the Covenant seems to go only so far as it promotes your self-interests. I need you to deliver this information to the UEG Senate. Tell them these new soldiers will help them defeat the Covenant once and for all.
I will do my best, Master. However, they certainly will question the legitimacy of these soldiers. They are bound to question the true motives of this legion.
Of course they will. However, the group's loyalty to the UEG cause will soon convince the Senate members of their legitimacy. In only a matter of time, the entire human race will accept them as their own.
So what happens once they do?
All of them are going to fight us, but my direct heir will eventually turn against the humans. I will have enough control over his body to make this possible. It will be extremely challenging, but it will happen.
Indeed, I will report to the Senate of this at once.
One last thing, Pluton. You must guarantee that you will silence any dissenters within the Senate. We cannot orchestrate this plot if the UEG Senate is not in unanimous agreement.
You have my guarantee, Master.
I'm under heavy fire, Chief. I don't know how much longer I can take them.
Hang in there, Richie boy. Home base. Tell Arena to send reinforcements ASAP.
I am sorry to report to you, Chief 930, but reinforcements are unavailable for another 3 hours.
You've got to be kidding me. We're gonna be dead meat in 3 hours. We desperately need backup.
I will do my best to help, Chief. But in the time being, I recommend you take cover and retreat.
We'll do our best. Over and out.
What happened?
There's no help at this time. Rich, we cannot withstand this firepower for much longer. We're going to have to retreat now.
Indeed. What's going on?
I'm not sure.
Who were they?
I'm as flabbergasted as you are, Ricky boy. I don't know.
They came out of nowhere and bailed us out big time, baby.
Indeed, it was nothing short of a miracle. We would have been toast without our saviors. I'm just upset I didn't have an opportunity to thank them personally.
Don't worry, Veronica. you will have a chance to meet your saviors. Come in, troops. Chief 930 and Richard 380, I would like to formally introduce you to your mysterious saviors. Their place of origin is unknown to us. They have nothing to identify themselves by. Our experts have done the research and cannot find anything. I am skeptical to accept their word at face value, but I suppose it's the only thing we can do at this point. I should stop talking and let them address you directly.
Thank you, Carmine. You two certainly needed the help out there. I am glad we could be of assistance.
Who are you?
Our backgrounds are a mystery, even to us. We were designed by a higher power to help the humans in their quest to destroy the evil ones.
You say, humans? You seem human to me.
We are humanoid. Not quite humans, but very close. We are specially designed super soldiers. Part genetic, part trained. We know the ways of the Covenant better than anybody. There are 6 of us in total. The other 3 are going to the UEG Senate as we speak. I am their leader.
I am not entirely convinced. Why should we trust you?
We saved your life, didn't we? And I hope my loyalty to your cause will eventually acquire your trust. We didn't expect your unmitigated faith in us right away. That would be incredulous thinking. But in due time, you will see that we are here to serve mankind.
I will have to think this over.
Thank you for saving our lives. Chief, where are you going?
I am going to the Senate chamber. I want to discuss matters over with Chancellor Clutton.
Don't go anywhere without me, baby.
Where do you think you're going, Veronica?
In all frankness, I am going to discuss your organization with the UEG leaders.
Listen, I know you don't trust me yet, but I can assure you that we're genuine.
That may well be, sir. But I'd like to have a second opinion and mull this over myself before I entrust you with such a tall assignment.
That's quite all right. Mind if I join you on your voyage?
These are private matters, sir. I hope you can respect that.
I certainly won't encroach on your private matters. I simply want to ensure you will make it there safely. You might not trust me yet, but it is my duty to protect you.
I can protect myself. Thank you very much.
Chief, don't be stubborn. Let him come with us. We can use the help since we will be venturing through dangerous territory.
You heard the boy. What do you say?
Fine.
Well, here we are, baby.
Did you hear something, Rich?
No, I didn't.
I think we're about to have some uninvited guests.
It seems like trouble likes to follow you too.
I don't like wise guys. This is bad. The Covenant have never launched a direct attack on the Senate chamber.
It looks like I'm going to have to save the day again. Rich, go help the security that guards the chamber. Veronica and I will cover the low ground.
Indeed, sir.
That's Chief 932.
Sorry, ma'am.
I am here to help you guys.
Thanks, man.
Order! Order! The Chancellor has some important news today. Order! All rise to welcome him and our heroes.
Hooray for our heroes!
Hooray
For our heroes.
I think our saviors deserve a celebratory greeting considering all they've done for us today to fend off the Covenant.
3 cheers for our heroes.
Oh, it was no big deal really.
I think this is a great opportunity to introduce you all to our new secret weapon. It is this super secret soldier who is apparently nameless. He belongs to a mysterious organization whose task it is to destroy the Covenant. They are our allies, and after today I think we can call them friends as well.
Hooray!
What shall we call you?
I don't have a name.
It is right and proper to assign him and their organization names. We shall call him Jared.
Hooray!
Hooray!
This organization, of which Jared is a member, will be recognized as the National Command League by this governing body. Jared will be designated NCLO.
Hooray!
Hooray!
A celebratory occasion this is. The Covenant are at their weakest in generations. With the help of the NCLOs, we may finally extinguish them from the universe for good.
Hooray!
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 My lord, I have done what you asked. It seemed to me that everyone is on board with the operation.
Were there any dissenters?
Not to my knowledge, my lord. But I can assure you that I will continue to keep a very close watch.
There will be opposition eventually. I can sense a plot to overthrow your government already. Pay attention, and make sure to suppress it before it becomes influential. They must be put down at once.
My lord, what shall I do about Chief 930?
Pay close attention to her. She is strong and intelligent. She will form a very close bond with our supreme soldier. She will eventually entrust herself to him completely. Once this happens, he will turn on her and have her killed.
Senator Truman, I hate to ask you this, but I am beginning to have deep reservations regarding the Chancellor.
Yes, indeed. I have my own doubts. But I did not want to say anything for potentially being labeled a heretic. What say you, Senator Goldberg?
Whilst I understand your worries, Senator, you needn't be afraid of the Chancellor. He is a good man.
I guess you're right.
I presume so. But I don't believe he doesn't have ulterior motives. I mean, these super soldiers basically came from nowhere and now we're expected to believe they're absolutely benevolent. I would like a proper investigation.
You shouldn't question the Chancellor's motives. He is a righteous man.
Senator Truman may have gone a bit over the top, but he does have a point. You don't think so, Senator Goldberg?
You boys ought not to fill your heads up with such rubbish. To question the authority of the Chancellor is absolute foolishness.
I am not sold on the fact that Chancellor Platon isn't, well.
Isn't what, Senator?
Senator Goldberg, let him finish.
Well, it probably isn't true. But it may just be that Chancellor Platon is in fact a Covenant sympathizer.
Absolute blasphemy. Do you understand the gravity of the words you say? I should have you reported to the Ethics Committee for disowning your superior. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He doesn't really mean it. Isn't that right, Senator Perry?
I guess.
Come on, Senator Perry. You're looking rather ill. You should get some rest now.
Thank you, Senator.
Senator Goldberg, we will talk about matters again tomorrow.
All right.
Don't say such things in front of Senator Goldberg. You can get yourself into serious trouble.
I know. I made a terrible mistake.
Home base. Please inform headquarters that a direct call should be made to the Chancellor. It seems we have two dissenters in our midst.
Copy that, Senator Goldberg. This is Base reporting to Senator Goldberg, and now we close our conversation.
Where did you learn how to drive, Buster?
You shouldn't be the one criticizing me, miss.
It seems you two have grown pretty close.
Indeed. I value her companionship dearly. Veronica is an excellent fighter, and an even better person. Rich, you should be proud to have been her protege for so long.
That I am, baby. Jared, you have also taught me a great deal. We make an excellent team.
We certainly do.
NCLO. NCLO. This is home base reporting.
Copy that. Bass, what is it?
We need you to report immediately to headquarters. Arena will be sending a Hornet to your location.
All right, fine. What is the emergency? Can I bring Veronica and Rich along?
The details surrounding the mission are to be kept secret until you reach home base.
Understood. Over and out.
What is it?
Base is reporting. It seems there is an emergency assignment for me.
I want to come with you, Jared.
I am too, baby.
You are dear friends.
I have been sent from home base to pick you up, sir.
Thank you, sir. Let's go.
I ask everyone to rise and welcome our master, our leader, the indomitable Chancellor Pluton.
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Hello everyone. I thank you for that warm introduction. Very seldom does an opportunity present itself when emergency protocol must happen. Alas, over the past few months several of you have held private meetings in which you questioned my authority as a leader. Though this Senate chamber fully understands that I listen to and welcome criticism, you are also keenly aware, as a competent body politic, that to operate as these dissenters did, in private, unbeknownst to the vast majority of you, is heresy. They should be indicted for their treasonous acts.
Boo! Impeach them! Get him out of here!
Hello, sir. You requested me.
Indeed, my name is Sergeant WMX. I heard a lot about your order, and I am glad you're on our side. This is my assistant, Toby Howard.
Hello.
I am glad to be of service, Sergeant WMX. I am here with my squadron of several months. Chief 930 and Rich 380.
Unfortunately, we need you for a top-secret lone wolf mission. You see, the conditions on this mission are extremely hostile to even the most well-trained soldiers, myself included. This is essentially a death sentence because it is well into Covenant territory.
However, we think you are powerful enough to make it back here in one piece.
That's outrageous. I won't let him do it.
Woman, I'd appreciate it if you don't let your personal feelings get in the way on this one. Many critical supply bases have been virtually depleted of their fuel supply. The Covenant for some time now has been harvesting a secret fuel source consisting of a rare chemical, but we just prefer to call it plasma nuclear fluid, NCLO. By retrieving this fuel, it would help our side considerably. The fate of humanity is in your hands.
When do you need me to go?
We will spend the night discussing the parameters of this mission. You will leave... Excuse me, before sunrise tomorrow. Any further questions?
I will stay with you tonight. Rich, report back to Verisoft at once. I will report to you tomorrow at 1000 hours.
Understood, Chief.
Good. I'm glad we're all on board. Follow me, NCLO.
Indeed.
We as a collective body should consider the ulterior motives of these men. Men who risked committing mutiny for their own self-interests.
Bring them before us.
Bring them before us.
Bring them before us. For our traitors to have just flippantly taken matters into their own hands, instead of going through the established protocol of which this chamber has long heralded, is quite indicative of their Trumanite claims. They want to undermine democracy and establish a dictatorship.
Bring them before us to be crucified.
Bring them before us to be crucified.
Bring them before us to be crucified.
I don't like the sound of this at all.
Senator Perry and Senator Truman, come before your comrades. Let your fellow senators see the faces of your heroic plot.
We did no such thing.
You, Chancellor Platon, are a traitor.
The committee hears what you say, men. If you are as you profess to be, innocent, then you shouldn't doubt the judgment of your fellow peers in determining your fate.
You have them indoctrinated. If they saw your true colors, Pluton, they would never agree to what you're saying.
Alright, Senator, let's see how this works. If anyone here in this chamber, I emphasize any one individual, disagrees with what I am saying, then I shall resign immediately. Is that clear?
You have them controlled, there's no use.
The chamber will determine that for themselves. It seems to me you do not have faith in your peers. Certainly everyone here can't be wrong.
That's what it sounds like. To us,
yeah.
Senator Goldberg, would you please initiate a vote?
Are you sure, sir?
Do as I say, Senator.
All right. Order in the chamber. Everyone bow. All those in favor of condemning the two senators who have been charged with committing an act of treason say aye.
Aye!
I don't believe this.
Do as he says, our lives are at stake.
Most Honorable Chancellor, the committee has come to a decision.
Chief 930, how are you doing? You seemed very upset yesterday. I am sure NCLO will be just fine. What happened last night? Did you hear from him?
Rich, I have something very important to tell you. This is why I called you down here. Our dear Jared won't be returning to us.
Have some confidence in his ability. He is quite strong.
That's not it, Rich. He confided with me something very personal last night. He confessed that he was designed by the Covenant, and would turn on us one day. Not all the NCLOs would do this, only him. It's an elaborate part by the Covenant to infiltrate us directly.
Design Chief. I am not sure I follow.
You have seen a lot in your young life, Rich. But you are unaware of the greater evil that exists in our universe. The supreme evil stems from a creature that goes by Count Bismarck.
So fades the great harvest of my betrayal.
Part of him is in Jared.
So what can we do about Count Bismarck?
There's much more to the story. You may not understand this, Rich, but NCLO is not intrinsically evil. In fact, he's a very good man. Our bond with him was genuine. His heart is truly in the right place. He warned me of his inevitable fate before it was too late. This is why I called you down here.
What can I do about this? Chief, you are the most powerful soldier I've ever seen in my life. Surely whatever I do pales in comparison to what you're capable of.
I appreciate those kind words, Rich. But you see, Jared and I had a very special relationship. He told me that while his fate is doomed, his kin would go on to be absolutely good. Bismarck had always planned to control Jared before he could potentially start a family, but Bismarck could have never predicted my relationship with him. I am carrying his child, Rich. It is this child who can eventually destroy Bismarck.
Bismarck will try to kill you before the child is born.
This is why your role is so important. Rich, I have trained you since you were just a boy. You are now ready to become a chief on your own. I am going to go into hiding for some time. I will never be too far, but this means I will ask of you to rear this child. He shall return to your home planet. Teach him everything I taught you. He will grow strong.
I will do anything for you, Chief.
Thank you, Rich. You are a tremendous individual. The child shall never know of me, understand?
Indeed.
There is one final task. I need you to find Jared before the Covenant does.
Find him.
Yes. You are going to have to kill him before the Covenant captures him. He is worth much more to Bismarck alive than he is dead. You must understand. Can you do this for me?
Anything for you, Chief.
Bass, this is NCLO Ranger Fighter 1. Do you read?
Copy that, Sergeant.
I am approaching the Covenant headquarters, the locale of the plasma nuclear fluid, but I'm having trouble getting the coordinates. Can you send them to me?
Copy that, NCLO. I will process the coordinates and send them to you as soon as I can.
Thank you, home base. There's a lot of Covenant around here to please check in often.
Will do, NCLO. This is home base and now we close our conversation.
Ni'irut bakut venue. Braulu faut nens sali ay say ayret. Menu ufi. Trobar stenula. Sumi min siven sandas ويغري مفن ستني vawiri and say why not. It wasn't ثسنة تفرق.
Well, isn't this shocking? It seems this body has condemned the acts of our traitors. That is, unless you think this chamber's judiciary procedure illegitimate.
Utter blasphemy! Utter blasphemy!
Listen to the truth. Your own brethren think you're scum. Now that we have persecuted these two, it is time to determine your fate. What shall it be, committee?
Death! I personally think this is outrageous.
The committee has decided your treasonous acts mandate the death penalty. What say you, Senator Goldberg?
To make it official, is there any dissent in the Chamber's decision to terminate the lives of these two traitors?
Nay, let them die.
Let them die. Let him
Nay,
die.
let them die.
Let them die. Nay, let him die.
Bass, do you read? Oh, damn it. They are after me.
Chief 930, I am getting into position. Jared's expected arrival is T-6 minutes.
Very good, Richard. You are a brave man. You are going to be all right.
Then it is settled. Senator Truman and Senator Perry will be disciplined in accordance with the committee's ruling.
So this is how liberty dies.
No! I am too young to die. Please reconsider your ruling. Please? I never intended to dissolve the Senate. I have dreamed of being her servant ever since I was a youngling. Please, God. No!
Before we carry out our decision, let me state one last thing. In order to prevent such an act from ever reoccurring, I am going to temporarily consolidate the Senate's powers and establish an autocracy with me in charge as supreme ruler. Does anyone oppose my plan of action?
Nay, let them die in the trust should be on our children.
Good. I will now call on you from within this chamber to perform the duty. Any volunteers?
Me!
They are after me.
How about we get Senator Grant and Senator Kerry to do it?
Good idea, Senator Goldberg. Senator Grant and Senator Kerry, come forward.
Oh no!
Let this punishment to our traitors be testimony to the enduring power of the Senate, and the everlasting triumph of good over evil.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Senators, carry on your assignment.
I know you believe this is wrong.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
He's in sight. Goodbye, old friend.
Please have mercy on us.
Sponsored by Bullet Waste في زينة from this time. شوف ويسكونزن في بل وما استبلفت جيد في جيد.
lord, the operation was a success. I am now Supreme Leader of the Senate, and you will be very pleased to see who we have here.
Master, I am here to serve you. Where is Veronica? Is she safe? Is she all right?
It seems she has died in childbirth.
That can't be true. She was alive. I felt it.
Goodbye, my precious child. You are in safe hands.
This is the Pillar of Autumn. We're away. Package is with us.
You know that tomorrow is your birthday.
Yeah, I know. 17 years old.
And that's the day when you get a special gift from us.
Like what?
My son, you will never know me. But I have seen you grow. You shall know me not in body, nor in spirit. But you will be given a strong upbringing. Chief 380 will be a tremendous father. And you, my son, will be a tremendous soldier. You embody the good that was in your father. And you shall bring light to the universe once and for all. Johnny boy, you would experience many challenges ahead in your life without your parents. But as you grow, I hope you understand why we did this to you. Soon you will recognize your destiny in the universe. You will deal with many challenges, but I hope someday we will meet again. Eventually that day will come. But for the time being, you will have the support of my dear friends. You will go strong and one day conquer the evil in the universe. I hope to live long enough to see that happen. But until then I will always be your guardian angel.